Hi, welcome to our presentation. We are going to talk about Lululemon and SEO tools. Me, Marcela, also Abby and Jessica worked in this project. For this project, we are focusing on Lululemon, a Canadian-born athletic apparel brand founded in 1998 in Vancouver that has grown into a global leader with their athletic apparel. Known for its high quality, yoga fitness, and lifestyle clothing, Lululemon has become a global leader in the athleisure market. We are going to explore which keywords, trends, and competitor sites can help Lululemon improve its digital presence, stay competitive in the athleisure market, and connect with younger audiences. The main challenge that Lululemon faces is a strong competition from major global athletic brands like Nike, Adidas, and Gymshark. These brands have massive advertising budgets, high-ranking websites, and a very strong visibility on social media, which makes it harder for Lululemon to stand out online. And as a result, the company needs to find new ways to increase its online reach, convert website traffic into sales, and engage younger audiences who are highly active on digital platforms. To address these challenges, our main goal in this project are identify relevant keywords and search trends to improve visibility, understand what younger audiences are searching for, and strengthen Lululemon's overall online presence throughout more target and engaging content.
Our first SEO tool is Google Trends, which helps us understand how interest in certain keywords changes over time. It's one of the best tools for tracking search behavior, giving us insights into when and where people are most engaged with the topic. How this tool helps? Well, Google Trend identifies search interests, seasonality, and regional popularity for keywords. This means we can not only see how popular a term is, but also when people search for it most. For example, during certain months or around major events. It is especially valuable for timing campaigns or product launches. If we know when interests peak, we can focus marketing efforts during that window. It also tells us where searches are happening, helping tailor content to specific regions, like Alberta or Ontario, for example. How did we use it? Well, we compared 5 key search items: Lululemon, leggings, activewear, Nike, and Lululemon Canada. It's to understand how interest changes over time. This helps us detect seasonal patterns such as spikes during holiday shopping periods or fitness seasons. Overall, Google Trends helped us recognize not only which keywords perform well, but also when and where to prioritize them. Next, we'll look at our second SEO tool, which builds on these insights. To continue with Google Trends, we looked at over the past 5 years, searches for Lululemon and leggings consistently peak in January and September. These spikes align perfectly with New Year's fitness resolutions and back to school routines, when people are renewing their focuses on activewear and healthy habits. This shows that interest in athleisure is not random. It follows a reputable annual rhythm. Looking at the past year, we see the same pattern repeating. Strong search interest in January and smaller surges in spring and fall. This confirms that Lululemon's products and marketing naturally align with predictable season shopping behaviors. Now, to sum up Google Trends, we did leggings as one of the keywords, and this searches shows new brands and products types gaining attention, such as Halara and Gymshark. This suggests that consumers are becoming more interested in affordable alternatives and influencer-driven products. And another one we searched up was activewear. We saw similar results. Terms like Velocity Activewear and Reebok Activewear are trending upward. This indicates that competition in the athleisure category is broadening, with both new and legacy brands entering the space. Lululemon's market leadership remains strong, but these emerging players highlight the need to stay innovative and responsive to evolving trends. Overall, Google Trends not only helped us identify when people are searching, but also who Lululemon is competing with and what types of products are gaining traction. Now for tool 2, we used Answer to the Public, which helps uncover real questions and concerns that consumers are searching online. Unlike Google Trends, which shows when and where people are searching, this tool focuses on what people want to know, giving us insight into the curiosity and pain points. How it works, we used it by searching keywords Lululemon and yoga pants. This tool then generates a question map showing the most common questions users ask, such as why is Lululemon so expensive? How does Lululemon sizing work? This reveals what customers are actually thinking and help brand respond directly to those topics. Now, Lululemon can take these insights and create blog posts, FAQs, and social media content addressing these specific questions. For example, they could post an article explaining how their fabrics justify the price or create a video answering common sizing concerns. In short, Answer the Public helps Lululemon connect strategy directly to consumer curiosity, turning real questions into opportunities for higher search ranking and stronger customer relationships. To continue with tool 2, Answering the Public, we used Keyword Listening and Consumer Intent tool. It allows Lululemon to understand what real people are asking about yoga, fitness, and leisure. It will narrow down and find content gaps that competitors may not be covering. When consumers search, for example, sports bra, it can reveal product-specific needs. Lululemon can then target ads or landing pages with these exact phrases. When going through the diagram with all the questions listed, it breaks down the highly searched, average searched, and the lowest searched. This can indicate what category Lululemon can focus on the most.
Hello, and thank you, Abby, for talking about our SEO tool number 2. I'm going to explain our SEO tool number 3 and 4. My name is Jessica. Thank you. So, our SEO tool number 3 is Ubersuggest. Using Ubersuggest to analyze Lululemon and improve insights enabled us to explore where Lululemon could adjust their social media tactics to better target the younger generation. A keyword visualization diagram, which I'll show you in the next slide, can help businesses be informed on what consumers are asking. When prompted, Ubersuggest can also offer details such as volume, paid, difficulty, CPC, and SEO difficulty. This will enable a business to be able to filter how much or how little they want to invest resource-wise. Here is a keyword visualization for Lululemon from Ubersuggest. In here you can see a bunch of different topics and they display from the main words can, how, who, do, where. So it's kind of like who, what, where, when, why. And then these are searches that people have searched, and you can click on each little orange circle and find out how much it costs, the CPC, the SEO difficulty. So, for example, Lululemon could do content on, I see here, is Lululemon a Canadian brand? So they could do content explaining the industry and how Lululemon came to be. As well, there is another circle here that asks, where did the name Lululemon come from? I think that would be an interesting topic to go deeper on to create awareness and build community. Perfect. So for our last and final tool, we'll be exploring the SEO tool for vidIQ. So Lululemon can use this tool for many different occasions. It's a flexible tool, but its main highlight is video and content creation. One way that we could recommend to increase reach and credibility for the younger demographic would be through micro content creators. So this would include reaching out to YouTube content creators with the followings of 5,000 subscribers to maybe even 20,000 and higher. And they could do partnerships in sponsorships and brand deals. Using vidIQ, you can search keywords and find content that is similar, and from there the brand can directly reach out to build this network. I'll show you on the next slide what exactly I mean about this. So right now you're seeing how I filtered the word Lululemon in vidIQ, and it showed these 6 top videos. So my idea behind using vidIQ would be to reach out to these content creators who don't have a billion subscribers and cost a lot, and partnering with them. They have already done Lululemon content, so you can watch and see if they are in support of you or not, and perhaps sponsor them in the future. This would create authenticity and trust between the micro creator and their followers because they have a smaller following. And typically that results in a higher engagement and a good brand positivity around everything. As well, technically vidIQ is not typically used for like the micro content creators, and that it is used to help make videos. So Lululemon could use that. For example, I put in Gen Z, and vidIQ just completely formulated a video titled "What Does Gen Z Think of Lululemon?" It made a whole description. It added tags. It created a thumbnail. So it literally did all the steps that it would take to make a video on YouTube targeting Gen Z, and that's what the goal of this project is we want Lululemon to increase its awareness and its profitability in the younger generation. So the thumbnails would be created, the hook, the outline, and it would just overall decrease the time spent on creating content and increase, hopefully, we would hope, the profit in the products. So yes, that is SEO tool number 4, and I'm going to pass it on to Marcella.
Yeah, so in conclusion, we based our conclusions on the 5 SEO tools that we used from Google Trends and Keyword Planner. We saw that the search interest peaks in January and September when people set new fitness goals or return to routines like going back to school. So those are key months for campaigns. Keyword Planner and Answer the Public and also, Uber suggests show that the topics like yoga, lifestyle, athleisure, and sustainability are what Lululemon's audience is more interested in. Google Trends also revealed that engagement is strongest in British Columbia and Ontario, while Gymshark and Alo Yoga, our competitors, are growing their presence online. Finally, from vidIQ, we learned that micro content creators and UGC videos perform best on YouTube and TikTok, which means collaborating with smaller and authentic influencers can help expand reach. And based on these findings, our recommendations are to focus SEO on yoga and athleisure, reinforce sustainability and messaging, and partner with micro-influencers throughout seasonal campaigns. So, building on these findings, our research directly addresses Lululemon's main challenge, strengthening its digital presence and engaging younger audiences. From Google Trends and Keyword Planner, we identify when and where people search most for fitness and yoga content, especially in January and September, like I said before, which helps Lululemon times its campaigns effectively. Answer the Public and Uber Suggest reveal that consumers care most about fit, comfort, and sustainability, so the brand can create content that answers those real questions. And finally, vidIQ showed that micro-influencers and user-generated content perform best on TikTok and YouTube, helping Lululemon engage younger audiences through authentic and relatable storytelling. Altogether, these strategies help Lululemon stand out from competitors, strengthen online engagement, and reinforce its value of sustainability, lifestyle, and mindfulness. These are our references. Thank you very much.